Hi guys, good to have you back on the channel. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through Velvet by iZotope. If I'm pronouncing the name right, that's it, but it's called Velvet. It's by iZotope. It's a de-esser plugin, literally 3-in-1 plugin, because we have a de-esser here, which we see labeled as siblings. We have the tune shaper here, which we see tuner, and we have the declicker here as well. So these three plugin is in one UR. That's how we're gonna be recognizing it, by the way. And I'm gonna be sharing some cool stuff about this plugin where you literally going to be taking you through this plugin where you see all of the stuff you have to use whenever you open up this plugin. By the way, this video is not long, so you might want to stay to the end to know exactly how you can use this plugin. I'm doing again, I share tips and tricks on your music, and I talk about plugin on the channel. If that interests you, do hit the like button, share this video, and hit the sub button to be a part of this channel. With all that being said, I love us to dive in the video. So first off, let's go over the full interface of this plugin where I share with you all of the sessions of this plugin. From there, we move to the next step by applying this plugin on the project I have for today. And by the way, guys, before we go in the video, I'm about to release a new single which I'm currently promoting. It's titled Reason, and yeah, if you have been on the channel, you see that I'm creating short out of it. I'm also creating some content on my TikTok, which the link is below the video. You can also visit my TikTok channel and follow me there, because that's where I do some of my artist stuff and stuff like that. Back to the video. So let's start up with the de-esser search of this plugin, which we see siblings here that is indicating we are working with the hash and the clicks in this voice. Right now, if you see, this one is quite different from the regular de-esser. This is more like EQ or resonance suppression stuff, which it is. Yeah, because when we talk about de-esser, we talk about getting rid of those hash and sibilants in the voice, right? And this is what we get here. So this is, you can specifically pick whatever you want to get rid of. So this is not just limited here like the regular de-essers are. This, you can bring in the stuff here, you can take to the right however you want it, and you can take the type of curve you want to use. So it's low shift, now it's high shift, and this is the bell curve, which is regular, right? So that's it. And I love the fact that we have a smart AI also on this plugin, where you can learn your signal that is coming into this plugin, and it's going to set up for you, which we're going to be trying up. And this is where you can bypass the plugin, you can off the plugin, and you can on the plugin, and yeah, you can solo the plugin. That is, you're going to be hearing only the de-esser session from the tuner session and the declick session. If you turn back on, and you have everything activated. How cool is it? And the same stuff is on the tuner as well. You have the bypass and you have the same stuff here. Now let's talk about the amount. The amount is literally how much of the de-esser you want to be apply on the voice, right, or on the guitar, whatever stuff you're applying this plugin, how much of it you want to apply to that performance. This is the amount. And we have the threshold. This is how accurate you want the frequency to be docked down or docked upward, as you see here. So if you click here, and there's a signal playing through this plugin, and if you click this one, whatever siblings you have going wrong is going to be docked downward like this, from top to down here. And if you click the upward, it's going to be suppressed upward. So it's literally called the upward compression, by the way, and you can get rid of it here. There's going to be just EQ, right? But if you want to make it dynamic, you can then click here. It's going to be dynamic downward, dynamic upward. And this is the dB, the over dB level for that. And if you want to work with the dB, how much you want to talk from this one here, from the usual standpoint, you can come here. So now we are at 12 minus 13, 14 dB. You can take back to 0, or you can take up to plus 11 dB, right? That's how it works here. And this is like the contrast, how small or how wide you want the path to be, right? So if I click on this and then hit this one and then drag, it's becoming small. And this can be done with your mouse wheel here. Once you put your mouse wheel, you go up and down, you're going to have the same stuff happening. And then if you left click here and then bring down, it's the same stuff, right? But if you want to bring this in vertical line script, we are going left to right, you can use this one instead. And this is the frequency. You can then slide for whatever frequency you want. Right. Okay, that's pretty much it for the De-esser session of this plugin. Now I love us to move to the tuner session of this plugin, which is literally similar to the De-esser session of this plugin. We have where you can shift the tune. So from here to here, so the more you shift right, I've tested already, the more you shift right, the more you are pitching the vocal in a high frequency range, and the more you take less, the more you are taking it to a lower or the body range of the vocal, or less you are getting rid of the tone shifter. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, then you can trim it here however you want. And this is if you are applying this on a vocal, or you are applying it on instrument, or whatever stuff you want to apply on like a dialogue. What I'm doing here now is a dialogue. I'm talking instead of singing, so you take the dialogue. And if you are singing in the mix, you take vocal, which is quite common to understand. And we have our low frequency here, we have the mid frequency. So based on whatever one you want to come in mode, you can then boost it to 100%. And if you want lesser low, you can then take to 50 or 40%, and higher as well, you can take to 37%, which is quite common to understand. And as for the declicker, if the computer is overloaded, it causes declicker issues in the mix. You will start to get some funny clicks and pops in the mix. Then you can use this session of the plugin and get rid of that stuff, right? And this is where you can hear the declicker only being applied, and you can also bypass the declicker here and activate it here. And if you want to hear the all over effect on this plugin without your voice, you can then click here. That is going to be hearing all of the effect on this. Your performance is going to isolate all of the plugin on your chin, and then just play this one here, and then you can bypass the entire plugin. And if you come here, you have presets, which we're going to be talking about in a minute. So guys, that's just a quick walkthrough over the entire interface. I hope you understand the UI by this time. Now let's play the example I have here, and then we see this in action. By the way, I'm using the song I'm about to release recently, which is Reason. This is the verse part of the song. Let me off the beat. And I believe to have a lot of siblings going on here. That's the reason I select this portion. Let's hear it.
I guess you was right. Yeah, he's right about the things that she said.
So now, because we click this data here, that's the reason we are only hearing the stuff being applied to the vocal, right? We are not hearing the vocal itself. But if we click back, and now we're going to hear the entire vocal.
I guess you was right. Yeah, he's right about the things that she said. This boy is different, he's not willing to hear, no.
So as you hear my performance now, you hear a lot of sha sha. He was right about the things that she said. So you have a lot of sha 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 sha. Yeah, and that's the main reason we're gonna wanna use this plugin, because this plugin is gonna help us to get rid of that stuff. And this plugin is one of the plugins that you have to use carefully. You don't use it anyhow, because you are trying to get rid of just the problem. You are not using it because you have it in your toolkit. You are using it because you know there's a problem that this plugin can solve for you, and that's the reason you go for it. That's how I recommend it for you so far. So yeah, okay, so let's then start up with preset. I love to start up with preset, more especially if I'm new to the plugin. You understand?
I guess you was right. Yeah, he's right about the things that she said. This boy is different, he's not willing to hear, no. Yeah, I'm on the low, granny on the low. Me and my, I guess you was right. Yeah, he's right about the things that she said. This boy is different, he's not willing to hear, no. Yeah, I'm on the low, granny on the low. Me and my bros, we be moving solo. So, I guess you was right. Yeah, he's right about the things that she said. This boy is different, he's not willing to hear, no. Yeah, I'm on the low, granny. I guess you was right. Yeah, he's right about the things that she said. This boy is different, he's not willing to hear, no. Yeah, I'm on the low, granny on the low. Me and my bros, we be moving solo. Solo, and I've been giving them the heat like Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela. Who else could it be but me?
Okay, guys, so that's how we go about, switching from preset to preset. And I guess you hear some weird stuff going on and you hear some beautiful stuff going on as well. Right now, if you have the presets you want, like I have here, and then what you can do now is just go ahead, upload stuff however you want to upload it, and get the best setting you ever want. By the way, like I said, I'm about to release my new song. It started to reason. I'm working on it so much, and today I'm not using the webcam. That's because, yeah, boy is busy behind the scene and stuff like that, and I have to do video for you guys. Okay, guys, I do hope to catch you on more of my video on this channel, because I'm always here for you. I'm Dewey again. If you love this video, do hit the like button, share this video with everybody, and I do hope to catch you on the next video. In the meantime, be watching video on the channel. Peace out.